Hello everybody. So I'm back. We're gonna do another Girls Frontline video here. Last we left off, I was talking about the beautiful, beautiful SOP 2 and stuff. The last update that I did was about how we had ascended our adorably dangerous fucking Sato Yandere into a significantly more adorably dangerous Sato Yandere into the fucking Mount Olympian goddess that she is. So anyway, moving on from that though, there's quite a few things that have been going on, and through the slew of really fucking good events that have been thrown at us recently with this game, in tandem with Arknights on top of it, I've had my hands tied and barely had any time between this and various other MMO games on top of it to be able to keep up with like actually working on any particular key dolls recently. But I would like to go into what my plan is for teams and such in the future that we plan to do, or that I plan to do, rather. You guys didn't really have a whole lot of a say in the matter. No offense, but it is kind of accurate. It was just something that I tried to do all entirely on my own. But I am wondering, possibly anyway, if you guys happen to have any suggestions as well towards the team that I am planning on building. So, obviously you probably noticed the fucking diamonds count right there. I need to work on getting my echelons up, since I can do that right now, and I'm going to definitely do that, because I can only hold 6 echelons currently. And I need the full 8 to be able to run doing shit while also having 4 echelons that I can do. So, of them, I'm gonna probably just make 4 fucking rifle echelons, or AR echelons right now. And I've been doing a shitload of corpse dragging recently, so in lieu of the events that we've been getting hit with, ladies and gentlemen, is we have the fucking 2nd anniversary of Girls Frontline, which is amazing. Amazeballs, because these events are just fucking godly. But not only just that, and it doesn't have it in here, but the 2nd year anniversary, they give you this thing right here, the True Core Mask, which means that you can use that to trade in to get any fucking 5-star T-Dolls that are craftable. So those of you who haven't picked up the game for a while, but you still have it, I definitely recommend you to get in there and get that 7-day login reward, absolutely, because it's a free fucking 5-star, man. Like, it's great. It's a fucking great thing for starters. But, anyway, beyond that, though, there's that event, which also notes a very important thing for me, too, just because of the reasoning that this is a mobile game that I have stuck with officially for over a year now. Quite a bit more than a year, even, on top of it. I haven't been here for the full 2 years, but dear God, I've been with this game for a fucking while now. It made me realize with the 2nd fucking anniversary around the corner. But, yeah, so that echelon I was working on, right? So, I'm trying to build an echelon now with the entire idea of versatility. More so than anything, I want them to just be really well-rounded. And I know you can get that basically out of a damage echelon, but I mean more like that it can do more things. It can swap out what it does, essentially, to accommodate whatever roles that you need to fill and various other things. And what's going to be our main tank for that echelon, weirdly enough, is actually going to be our Type 79. And I'm trying to force this very specifically because as part of the events that we're getting hit with lately, we also are going to have a thing that we can buy that allows us to get a coupon to trade in for one of 10 different outfits, which I will absolutely 100% be getting. And among them is like the one outfit that I have always fucking wanted, which is of course a 9-tail fox outfit, which is for Type 79, who is a pretty fucking strong tank. Her only issue are these tiles, which is the back row behind her. But you can circumvent that by putting instead a handgun directly behind her as a main tank. And then we're going to also have an off-tanking SMG right above Type 79. And of course the pistol that we're going to have behind Type 79 is going to be... Let me go ahead and pull out our handguns here. It's going to be Jill Stingray. I didn't mean to pull her out, but it's going to be 100% Jill Stingray because she'll have a 40% damage and accuracy buff to everybody, and then you have all of these different mixing things that you can do. If you're not familiar with Valhalla, this is during a collab event. and I've been dying to use this unit for that particular reason. And at level 80, she is able to equip all of these unique fucking things right here to mix together to make very specific drinks that do very specific buffs that'll just be different for different situations, and it's fucking great. So it's going to be swapping off between that and probably K5 or SAA. I'm probably just going to go with K5 because she's actually leveled up, but that's what the plan is here. And as for the off-tanking SMG, what we're also going to be doing, she actually should be visible in here because I think I've done a couple of carry runs with this SMG. I might be dead-ass wrong. I am dead-ass wrong. Alright, let's just Google by fucking 5 stars then. It is the JS9 that just recently fucking was the last login event. Which, yeah, that's a pretty fucking solid buff right there, man. Rate of fire and crit rate on the backline ARs, it's beautiful. And then she also has this thing that gives you stacks depending on if you triggered early or late. That gives you evasion or damage stacks depending on the number of enemy teams that are there. So she's also really good for boss slaying too, in that particular regard, which kind of makes up for a lot of the flaw that I foresee the possibility for Type 79, because her skill's kind of poopy for bosses, because bosses don't stun. So I'm hoping that we can get her evasion stats and all this other stuff between her and JS9 to be able to counterbalance one another so that they aren't noticeably, like, fucking bricked whenever that you're doing a boss run with those characters. But anyway, I need to put back whoever the fuck was in here, and I think it was just Sop. It was G41, because we're doing corpse dragging stuff. As for actual, like, T-dolls that I have picked up recently, though, we're just gonna go to the armory here and sort by, like, the most recent stuff that we've gotten. Yeah, these are 2 stars. Correct. Obviously, the event T-dolls for L clear and L fail for what we're currently going through right now. I've already done my 6 runs for the day. I think I have, at least. 90% sure that I have, because I think I got her unique equipment. L fail, that is. I think I clicked on her accidentally. What the fuck? Yeah, she has like a crazy black fucking guitar thingy. I don't know what L fail and L clear are from. Gee, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with the fucking collaboration event that you got the T-dolls from. Rhymes with PJ, Axe, Deflect. I don't know. Just a theory. A simple Google search before starting the video would have fixed that fucking problem. By the way, I really have no idea. I pulled another AN95 today, by the way, too, and we have an 1887 from the event as well. But these are my most recent T-dolls that I have gotten, and I think the last thing I got when we were stepping out before with the last video that I made was somewhere around here. I can't remember. Might have been the AA-12 and the M82A1, but everybody after that point was pretty new, including fucking Ro. Ro is amazing as a main tank. I love her. But yeah, JS9 rather, is just like the most recent point event that we've gotten. And I can't wait, speaking of events as well, I cannot wait until the next point event that we have, because we will be getting, officially at that point, my most sought after fucking T-doll in the goddamn game during the next point event. And I will not be missing out on that shit. The character I am talking about, of course, is AUG. AUG is crazy. Fucking buffs everybody. And then at max level with her Funeral Rain right there, you got the same exact thing that, I forget what her name is. SR something? She's a 4-star. I have her leveled up to level 70. I wanted to use her for a little while, but her stats are kind of poop. SR 21, that's what it is. At least the site says that her stats are kind of poop. I still kind of want to use her anyway, because she has a really good accuracy AR as well. But basically the same thing as Great Meteor Storm, but on top of buffing everybody around her. Like, she's just... AUG is just fucking amazing, because now I can do AUG on one echelon and then have M4 on another echelon for buffing everybody, which is fucking mean. I mean, it's no ribeye rolls or M4 level buffing for everybody, but again, she also still has a good skill, so... And she's just beautiful. This is a fucking beautiful T-doll, man. And the AUG is just an awesome assault rifle as it is anyway. I fucking love running that in any game that I play. But yeah, so that's basically all that I wanted to touch base with, guys. There's a fucking shitload of events that are going on right now. I'm trying to level up a large number of T-dolls right now to be able to get some things going. I have recently been leveling up AN94 as well as AK12 to finally fit them into an echelon, and I'll probably be getting CMS up as well, because if we're really going to talk versatility in an echelon and we're not going to touch bases on CMS as a possible main tank, what am I doing with my life? CMS is a fucking great SMG for all around everything, and then RFB is going to be one of our two ARs in that group, at least as a swap off, 100%, because she can attack the back line, which is really good for like the Jaegers and shit, which are the little fucking sniper bitches. So that'll be great. Can't wait for that to be a thing. What is AK-12's buffs? Buffs SMG, rate of fire, and damage from the bottom, whereas I think AN94 buffs their evasion? I could be incorrect, but I believe AN94 buffs evasion. I don't see AN94 in here. Why is that? Because she is in the same row and I just ran straight by her. Correct, of course. Yeah, accuracy, which I think Jill also gives an accuracy buff, so I really don't need AN94's accuracy buff, so I probably need a better top left AR, which, again, RFB is a good option, but she's also an accuracy one, so I don't know. We're gonna have to figure it out, guys. I really don't know. I feel like I need a good 5-star AR that buffs the Frontline's evasion, and I'm just not sure of what ARs to use in that team. Jill and K5, like the handgun in the back row, is 100% going to be a thing that we're doing because we have to run Type 79 in this group, at least by my own arbitrary specifications. For anybody who's on board with suggestions for T-dolls to use, I'll be honest, I haven't looked too much into the 4 stars. But for anybody looking into, you know, that's an option too, 416 possible. No, never mind. Unless I put her in the top left. But that is an option that we can do as well, because fucking I don't know what to do for ARs in that team. Type 79 is 100% going to be in the front row. And then we also are 100%, that's a good option right there, believe it or not. I could utilize those tiles and then put AK-12 at the bottom for damage. Type 79, once more, I'm just going to try this one more time without losing my train of thought, has to be in the front line because she's going to be sporting her fucking nine-tailed fox outfit. And then we have a handgun in the background, which is going to 100% be either 5.7 Jill. I really recommend, or really want to put Jill in the back line as a general purpose handgun. And then the other option is K5 or SAA. K5 is a lot more flexible, but kind of a pain in the ass because she needs to still be on the field to be able to buff people. They need to be in her tiles at all times, even during play. You can't just do the buff and then have her leave. It doesn't work that way. So K5 is another option, but then SAA is a lot more simpler to run as a handgun. And then, like I said, the other two more viable, better options that I would prefer to do would be 5.7 or Jill. The only reason why I'm shying away from 5.7 is because her buffs are more fitting towards that of a rifle echelon, which I'm trying to still build a good rifle echelon for night battles. But you guys let me know who you think that I should be fucking throwing on that echelon for ARs. I'm trying to find somebody with good buffs for the front line. Very specifically, evasion buffs would be super beneficial because Type 79, I just get a feeling that Type 79, even with JS9, it's not going to be a super good evasion buff team right now, because like even with this echelon right here, that's only a 15% evasion buff on P90, and I remember that being a little bit higher for some reason, but whatever, no matter. I can't seem to remember my other... No, that's the other one right there. Because they have a 33% evasion buff right here, and that is super fucking good for UMP and SR3, because SR3, as we all know, kind of just gets shredded because of the fact that she can't use a main tanking, exoskeleton if you're going to actually have her do damage, but... On the other hand, though, Look at that fucking damage. Like, good God. Good God in heaven. 35 plus 20. It's fucking insane. So, and that's not even, like, super amazingly geared either. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it off on here, guys. So that's going to be my update video for everything that I've been trying to do. When I do get that fucking 5-star of your choice thing, I'm probably going to get SAT-8 or KSG as a main tanking shotgun. Even though I have been leveling up this M37 Ithaca as my main tank shotgun. I know it's kind of fucking counterintuitive, but I didn't know about the fucking 2nd anniversary thing until after I had already started corpse dragging Ithaca, so I might as well see her all the way through and build her first before I build KSG or SAT-8, because there are gonna be a lot of fucking resources to build. How much is it? 30 plus 30 plus another 45, so 105 T-Doll cores. I mean, I'm sitting on over 300, I think, right now, but I still don't want to burn through them all, considering that I also need to work on this 4th AR team that I'm talking about, so, and never mind 5.7, because 5.7 is just a fucking gorgeous bitch. So, that being said, guys, once more, I will see you later. Hopefully we will have a nice MG team situated. I cannot wait until that is finally a dream that I fucking realized. So take it easy, guys. I will see you later. I'm gonna leave this one to SOP 2. Yeah, you play. You do that thing, you fucking crazy, adorable bastard.